Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, in today's video I'm just going to hurry it up because we don't have time at all. I'm sorry this video is coming late. I just saw that JAM might be starting soon, and I have a whole lot of resources, a whole lot of things I use in preparing for JAM. Stick to the end of this video because I'm going to be disclosing my score. I think that will help you take my tips more seriously. When it comes to resources, we have both digital resources and book material kind of resource. I'm going to start with the book material kind of resource. For my JAM examination, I took English, physics, biology, chemistry. So I'm going to be telling you the resources I use for this. I did. So for English, I'll advise you to use Daily Ashade, A to Z use of English. I think JAM. That was very, very good. It was like I did not know that that book existed like during my first JAM, which I'm very sure that if I had known, my score would be way higher than my first JAM. Then for my physics, chemistry, biology. For physics, I can't remember the name of the book, whether it was New School, I can't remember, but I know the name of the author was PNOKK. Yes, that was the name of the author. Then for chemistry and for biology, I use Essentials for those ones. But guys, the funny thing is, after my second JAM, I discovered a new resource which I'm very sure if I had found that resource, God, I would be very, very good. And that was the Lamlad series. God, Lamlad is amazing. Like, they cover their topics there is just sufficient. It's okay for somebody that is doing JAM. So for JAM, I advise you to use the Lamlad series, Lamlad chemistry, biology, physics, whatever course. Using the Lamlad series, even account, I think they have an accounting and literature. Just get the Lamlad series. I'm sure it would help you. And then we talk about book material, another important, like if you forget anything, don't forget this one, and it is the past question series. You need the past question series a lot. If you stick with me till the end of this video, just stick around. I'm going to explain why this past question series is very, very important. Therefore, digital resource, guys, for the first one I'm going to recommend is Test Driller. I'm going to put it up here so you can like see some of the features it has. Test Driller is like a stimulation of JAM. Like you're going to be taking the actual JAM exam, not like what is going to come out obviously, but it's like past questions in JAM format. You're going to be taking it stimulated, like 2 hours, 60, 40, 40. You pick the course that you're taking, and they have a wide range. It's not only for math, it's not only for English, chemistry, physics. No, there's like literature, accounting, geography series. Like it has a wide range, so you get to pick the course you want, then and the amount of questions you want in each of them. Back then I knew that the previous JAM was 150. I used to do 150 if I'm doing the 2000s, 2001, 1990, those 2000 years. Those ones I used to do 150, but this present years is now 60, 40, 40, 40. So you just pick 60, 40, 40, 40, and you run with it. Like you get like how the JAM interface is with time. It's timing you, and you get to look at the time, and it's just something for you to stimulate the actual exam condition, and you have to take it seriously. I advise you to take it seriously. I took it very, very seriously, and it helped me a lot because when I got to the exam hall, I could manage my time very fast. I knew what works, like starting from this end works, and starting from, for me, I believe starting from the simpler ones to the harder ones works for me. Even in my higher institution, the 100 level I am in now, I start from the simpler to the harder questions, and it works for me. Some people believe starting from harder to simpler works for them. So using this JAM stimulation will help you to understand what works, and you actually get a score over 400. Like you can see what you get over 400, which to me is very, very amazing. And I'm just, from what you can see, I'm going to put up here, you see that I wasn't the only one that took it. My friends also took this test with me, and they also did well, and they're in their various institutions now. So I advise you to get this test driller. Although test driller is not free, you have to pay for it. The free version will only allow you access to 10 questions, which is nothing to me. but getting a paid version will really help a lot. The name of the app is Test Driller. They didn't pay me for ad though, but I would like to work with them if they want to work with me. But anyway, this Test Driller app was very, very helpful. I think I paid one something, I can't remember, but I know it was not even up to 3,000. So yeah, it is something, and once you pay for it, it's like it lasts, like it doesn't have an expiry date. That's the word I wanted to use. Then for the next one is Testmaster. Testmaster, it was my mom that discovered it on Facebook, and I saw the app. At first, I was very reluctant to use it, but I was like, since I didn't do SS3 and I don't have the whole syllabus to be going to YouTube to watch each of the individual videos, I can just pay for Testmaster. Testmaster was more expensive, and the funny thing, it now had a time frame, but it was very helpful in the sense that you have the topics in JAM, like they got the JAM syllabus and they tailor the videos specifically to tackle JAM. It's not like maybe YouTube now that might not be specifically for JAM students. The videos there are like, it's like a tutoring app basically, in which you watch various videos for various topics pertaining to JAM. So if you click on physics, it's going to open the physics syllabus, and if you click on the topic, there's a video for it. If you click on the topic, there's a video for it. So it was very, very helpful for me because I just went to the SS3 stuff that I wasn't able to learn, and I watched video on it, and it's really, really helped me a lot. And I advise you to also try it. I won't even say, if you want to pay for it, you can pay for it. If you don't have money, it is fine. You can go on YouTube and watch videos. It's all fine. The main aim is to get or gather essential knowledge. So I have a study timetable I used, and I'm going to be letting you all into this secret. It's been like 1 year and some months that I wrote my second one. God, guys, like I feel so nostalgic now looking at this timetable, seeing some of the quickie remarks I gave myself back then. And I'm just so happy, guys, that I'm able to share this with you guys. If you want more things like this, leave a comments down below. Make sure you click the subscribe button, the like button, and yeah. So for the timetable, you can see that I put subject, individual subject, and the dates. Those dates signify the past question year I was doing. Like for biology, 10th of January, I was doing 2000 in my past question. So I'll go to my past question and select the 2000 year. I don't even use the CBT when I'm doing individual past questions like this. I use the paper one, because sometimes your laptop might not be charged, the laptop might not be charged, the phone might not be charged. So I just use the paper one. So I'll go to 2000, and I like to write on it too, sure. So I try to answer. I use my pencil and I try to answer and see how many I get, recording the score, and I impute the time that I did take that. Because what I do is I wake up in the morning and I use my mornings to do practice papers, like for individuals. So like for biology, I'll do biology practice paper. Then when I'm done with that practice paper, I study throughout the course of the day. Then at night, I can take a whole CBT exam if I had the stamina to. Because at the end of the day, do you have the stamina? Because the exam is like 2 hours, 2 serious hours of sitting in a position. So guys, as you scroll down, and I use color code. Some of these colors actually mean something. I can't remember what they mean anymore, but I think yellow is for average. Yellow is for average. Then I use red too for failure. And yeah, this was one of the first part of the time of my timetable. I kind of use the retrospective kind of timetable where you put in topics or the subjects and the dates you did them, highlighting it based on how good you found the studying to be. Like if I studied the material but I wasn't good in it, I'm going to highlight it red. Then if I found the material and I'm very good in it, I'm going to highlight it green. Then if the material is just like average to me, I'm going to highlight it yellow. So that will help me to be able to go back and know the topics that I'm not just good at. From just looking at it, I can tell these topics I'm not strong in. I'm just going to tackle these ones. I had 1 month to the exam, and I told myself, if you have, see, I'll advise you, 1 month to the exam, just be doing past questions, like go hard on past questions, because I noticed that JAM repeats a lot of past questions for my 2018 exam. 2019 was like it was fresh. Like that one, it was looking fresh to me. But 2018, they kind of repeated questions. So I think that was what boosted my score too in the 2018 one. Stick with me to the end. If you want to know the score I got, just stick with me. I'm going to be spewing everything. So this is why past questions are very important. In February, I realized that I had only 1 month to go. So what am I going to be using my 1 month for? Past questions, past question. And even if I had, and that's so this is the advice I'm going to give anybody. Even if it's only 2 weeks you have to go, just focus that 2 weeks on past questions alone. And as you study the past question, make sure you review it. As you're reviewing it, you go to your notes and you read up the topics you failed. Like that was what I did even when I'm doing a whole CBT examination. Like this one, this is my reviews Excel sheet. You can see my different scores. So I use blue for anywhere you see blue, no, I did exceptional. Like I even had a 308 self. That should show you that I was making drastic improvement. So past questions are very important in the sense that during the weeks leading up to the exam or even the night before, when you don't feel like studying, you do past question, because past question is a method of active recall. Your brain tends to store information that you're trying to recall, not the ones that you don't even use. If you don't use a piece of information, your brain is also going to forget it. So actively trying to recall it, actually trying to fetch it from memory, and actively trying to read up what you can remember would help it stick longer with you. So I used the color code blue for exceptional, red for bad, green for average. And as you can see in my Excel sheet, I even gave God. Funny enough, I even gave myself remarks like improve, study more, you improved, improve, review English, excellent improvement, improve more, do English, try harder, God got you, work more, do review English and chemistry. Nice, you can do this. God help me improve. Like I wrote nice remarks, and I think it's good for you to, the best way for you to tackle a problem is to know what you don't know. So me writing what I don't know really helped me a lot, and it helps me to know, okay, I need to work on English, I need to work on chemistry more. And yeah, another thing I did when it came to English, because I know everybody's taking English. English is a compulsory subject for every course. So for English, what I did was I had a jotter, a mini size jotter, in which I wrote new words I came across. Like if I'm doing a past question in the antonyms and synonyms, they like to add antonyms and synonyms a lot. In the antonym and synonym part, I found the meanings of these words. I didn't just like know, okay, the antonym of this is this, gregarious is this, or this is this. I went to dictionary, I found the meaning, I wrote it down in the notepad. Then before the exam day, I just went through all those words again in case I saw it in exam, or I'll be able to know, okay, this is what this means. And yeah, that really helped me in English. So guys, this is how my timetable look like. Now I understand that it's few days, few weeks to exam. You can still draft a timetable that can work, honestly, but if you haven't been reading since, I'm sorry, this might not help you, but it can also help you too, in the sense that if you are doing past questions, just try as much as you can, dedicate enough time to doing past questions. Even as you're doing the past question, please don't just do past question, mark it and just go. No, go over it. Like go over the ones you got wrong and the ones you even guessed and got right. Like, why is this wrong, why is this right? Ask yourself those kind of questions in case you see it in the exam hall or you see something similar to that. You know how to tackle the questions. Other extra tips that I advise you to do: number one, don't be scared of the exam. If you're already scared, you're going to fail, because the exam is time. Jam is not only checking your accuracy, it's also timing. It's checking how fast you are to deduce the right answer. So if you're already nervous, if you're already scared and you can't control it, your time is going to end up controlling you. Even up till now, I tried breathing techniques in my exam. Even in my first semester examination, when I got to the hall, I tried breathing in and out and calming myself down, because I know that once that time starts and I can't control my nerves, it's going to get the best of me. So I advise you to control yourself and go with maths, go with the essentials. Like go with your pencil especially. If you can go with three, it's better. There is no time to sharpen. In my first jam, I didn't go with pencil or I cannot remember. I didn't go, I went to, I can't remember. But I know in my first jam I was given pencil. In my second jam I wasn't given pencil. Like that nearly drove me insane because I was doing physics and chemistry straight off my head. When I came back, I remember I had serious headache. My body was kind of hot. My mom, hi, it was like, it was just horrible for me because when I came back I just wanted to just sleep because I had a headache and my body was hot. I was memorizing all these numbers, holding these numbers in my head and trying to calculate it. It wasn't easy at all. That was because my center didn't give pencil and there was no place for me, for me to get pencils. So just to avoid stories that touch the heart, go with at least three pencils with sharp, with cleaners and everything. I wrote my first jam in 2018. I was in SS2. I was 14 years, I think. I was 14 then. I know some of you want to calculate how old I am. It's fine. You can do it. But I think I was 14 then. And I wrote jam and I applied. I even wrote the school's post UTME. I wrote my waec in SS2. I wrote my jam in SS2. Is this something that I will encourage? I think I'll do a whole video on it. So click that subscribe button and stay tuned. And comment down below if you want me to hurry up in making the video. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to talk about it in another video. But anyway, I wrote that and I couldn't get admission. That is why I had to write again in 2019. Jam only is valid for 1 year. So after that 1 year elapsed, I had to write again 2019. I am sure Messi was even looking at it like, who is this small boy? Because if you look at the the university, the criteria for getting into federal university, public ones especially, they say the child must be 16 years before he can get in. So I wasn't even planning on going to a private school, so I had no choice than to just sit out 1 year, write again, and I got in. Funny enough, I was very scared because I was 15 then, but my admission came in the latter year. Like I wrote in 2019, I got my admission in 2020, so I was already 16 then. So that really helped me a lot. I got admission, I started. I'm currently my first year and I vlog a lot of things on my channel. So if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. For my first jam score, I got a 273, which is not the best of score, but it's good. For my second jam, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want anybody to feel any insecurities. Even me telling my first, why I try to avoid spewing my score sometimes is to avoid people feeling some certain kind of way. But yeah, I'm starting to get out of my shell and be more confident with it. So guys, I feel like God wanted me to get a particular score. He gave me the score I needed to get in. And I think you should just trust God, trust the process, go for exam and try your best. Like go as if this is your last. And hopefully you get into the school of your choice. Until next time, guys. Bye.